Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Memphis Hounds and the New Orleans Saints. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Memphis Hounds and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visiting Memphis ball club, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Now they'll run it on the toss. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now they'll run it on the toss. He gets away from one. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And touchdown! A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw in that. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation?
I'm coming.
He'll drop to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup.
Go now. 60 outlaw.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Snell, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Ready? The mic. Check. 45 the mic. Your track. Sponge.
The son of the heavyweight champ, it's Elijah Holyfield. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Go! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. You better be afraid of me. You better. Go. Get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Elijah Holyfield, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation?
Ready?
3rd and short yardage. Winston. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough.
We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now Winston on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic.
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. The 20. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
Ready, set.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They're going to run again with Snell. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Benny Snell, his first touchdown on the year. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, 3rd quarter, 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop? Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Ready. Ready.
4th down, Winston. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was...
Ready. Flag 22. Get ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming out.
And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as they have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I...
Ready. White 25. 57. I got.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They come out here in the eye. Here we go. A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on an interesting decision, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody... A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Back to throw here. Letting one go deep for the end. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it's...
One-score game, 7 points here in the 4th quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Hands team. And that's onside kick when you don't...
Ready. Blue lady. Mike 47. Watch the run. Both steps to the go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's Winston. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?